Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be accused of something you never did by an entity as powerful as the Church? The gates of our secret garden are now open. Welcome to the monastery lost in the woods, that hidden place where you and me are going to sit together and have a chat in peace. Tonight, under a full moon, we are going to talk about witch trials during the Inquisition. A chilling thought, isn't it? Yet, this was the grim reality for many during the era of the Inquisition and witch trials. This period, shrouded in fear and superstition, saw countless individuals, often those linked to the occult, persecuted and prosecuted, their lives irrevocably altered. The Inquisition, a powerful arm of the Church, was relentless in its pursuit of what it deemed as heresy. This resulted in a horrifying era of oppression and brutality that still sends shivers down our spines today. Among those caught in this tumultuous storm were famous occultists and individuals accused of witchcraft. These individuals, often ahead of their time, were seen as threats to the established order. Their pursuits in the realm of the occult, their curiosity and their desire to understand the mysteries of the universe, were misconstrued as malevolent and heretical. Take for instance Giovanni Battista della Porta, an Italian scholar and polymath, known for his work in natural philosophy and the occult. His writings on these subjects brought him under suspicion, leading to scrutiny from the Inquisition. Despite his contributions to knowledge, his association with the occult tainted his legacy and brought upon him unwarranted suspicion. Or consider the case of Urbain Grandier, a French Catholic priest who was accused of witchcraft in the case of the Loudun possessions. Despite maintaining his innocence, he was subjected to torture and ultimately executed. His story is a stark reminder of the unyielding and merciless nature of the Inquisition. The stories of these individuals and many others like them are as heartbreaking as they are terrifying. They were victims of a system that was rooted in fear and a desperate struggle for power. Their lives serve as a dark testament to a time when curiosity and unconventional thought were met with hostility and condemnation. Their stories are a testament to an era marked by fear, superstition, and a desperate struggle for power. The Inquisition was not only about witches, it reached out to scholars and priests alike. Let's delve into the lives of two such individuals, Giovanni Battista della Porta, a scholar, and Urbain Grandier, a priest, both victims of this dark period. Giovanni Battista della Porta was a man of many talents, an Italian scholar, playwright, and polymath. He was known for his extensive work in natural philosophy and the occult. His writings, such as Magia Naturalis, covered a broad spectrum of topics, from alchemy and cryptography to optics. But his knowledge and curiosity, instead of being celebrated, brought him under suspicion. Della Porta faced scrutiny from the Inquisition, not for practicing witchcraft, but for daring to write about the occult. His story is a testament to how the thirst for knowledge can be misconstrued and penalized in an era of fear and misunderstanding. Now let's turn our attention to Urbain Grandier, a French Catholic priest. Unlike Della Porta, Grandier was directly accused of witchcraft. He found himself at the center of the infamous case of the Loudun possessions. It was alleged that Grandier made a pact with the devil, leading to the demonic possession of a convent of Ursuline nuns. Despite maintaining his innocence, he was subjected to torture and ultimately met a horrific end, executed by burning at the stake in 1634. Grandier's story serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of accusations rooted in hysteria and fear. A man of faith, dedicated to serving his community, was brought down by chilling allegations and a public quick to believe the worst. Both Della Porta and Grandier, in their own ways, contributed significantly to society. One sought to expand the boundaries of knowledge, while the other served his community through faith and devotion. Yet they were both victims of the Inquisition, their lives forever marred by suspicion and fear. Their stories serve as a chilling reminder of how fear and ignorance can lead to the downfall of even the greatest minds. The Inquisition's grasp extended to the high and mighty, sparing no one. Our tale now turns towards the French nobleman, Gilles de Rais, and the Irish noblewoman, Alice Keitler. Both were individuals of nobility, power, and influence, yet they too fell under the shadow of the Inquisition. Gilles de Rais, a military captain and companion in arms to Joan of Arc, was a man of wealth and standing. But beneath the glittering facade of his nobility lay a fascination with the occult. After his military career, de Rais dove headlong into the world of alchemy and the forbidden arts, but his pursuits led him down a dark path. The nobleman was eventually accused of heresy, sodomy, and the horrifying murder of countless children in occult rituals. Despite his noble status, de Rais was convicted and met his end on the gallows in the year 1440. Across the sea, in the green lands of Ireland, Alice Keitler, a noblewoman, found herself in the crosshairs of the Inquisition. Accused of witchcraft in the year 1324, Keitler was said to have conspired with her associates to practice dark magic, poison her husbands, and engage in other malevolent activities. Unlike de Rais, Keitler managed to evade the clutches of her accusers. She fled Ireland, leaving her servant, Petronella de Meath, to face the stake in her stead. These stories of Gilles de Rais and Alice Keitler serve as stark reminders of how the Inquisition's reach extended far and wide, permeating all strata of society. They were individuals of high social standing, yet they were not immune to the accusations and trials that swept across Europe during this dark period of history. Their noble status did not protect them from the suspicion, fear, and hysteria that marked the era of the Inquisition. Their fates demonstrate that no one was safe from the Inquisition's reach. The Inquisition's most infamous victim, a man whose ideas were centuries ahead of his time. This is the tale of Giordano Bruno, a philosopher, astronomer, and occultist of the 16th century. Born in Italy in the year 1548, Bruno was a man of insatiable curiosity and voracious intellect. He was fascinated by the world around him, and he sought to understand it through a combination of philosophy, science, and the occult. His unique perspective led him to propose the concept of an infinite universe, a concept that was revolutionary in a time when most believed in a finite, geocentric model of the cosmos. Bruno's ideas did not stop at the cosmos. He was also a vocal critic of certain Catholic doctrines, including the idea of a personal God and the divinity of Christ. He advocated for a pantheistic view of the universe, where God and the universe were one and the same. These ideas, radical for their time, were seen as a direct challenge to the authority of the Church. It was these heretical views that brought Bruno to the attention of the Inquisition. After a long and arduous trial, Bruno was found guilty of heresy. He was sentenced to be burned at the stake, a grisly punishment reserved for those the Church deemed its most dangerous enemies. Despite the severity of his sentence, Bruno remained unrepentant. Even as he stood before the flames that would end his life, he refused to recant his beliefs. This act of defiance, while it cost him his life, ensured his place in history as a martyr for the cause of free thought. Bruno's death marked a tragic loss for the world of philosophy and a grim victory for the Inquisition. His ideas, however, could not be extinguished. They lived on, inspiring future generations of thinkers and laying the groundwork for our modern understanding of the universe. Bruno's story serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of censorship and the cost of free thought in a world not ready to accept it. The Inquisition left a lasting impact on history, an era of fear and persecution, an era where the thirst for knowledge and the pursuit of the unknown were met with suspicion and often with cruelty. We've journeyed through the lives of Giovanni Battista della Porta, Urbain Grandier, Gilles de Rais, Alice Keitler, and Giordano Bruno. Each one a tale of profound intellect, curiosity, and ultimately persecution. These figures, known for their contributions to the fields of natural philosophy, theology, military strategy, and even astronomy, were deemed dangerous, their ideas threatening the established order. The Inquisition, in its zealous pursuit of heresy, not only claimed lives, but also stifled innovation and free thought. The fear it instilled, the lives it destroyed, and the knowledge it suppressed echo through the centuries, a chilling reminder of the power of fear and ignorance. Yet it is crucial to remember that these stories of persecution are not isolated to the past. They are a stark reminder of what can happen when fear and ignorance overpower reason and understanding. The lessons we learn from the past serve as a guide, helping us to navigate the complexities of the present and the uncertainties of the future. The legacy of the Inquisition is not just one of darkness and despair. It also serves as a beacon, a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. It is a testament to the indomitable will of those who dare to question, to explore, to seek truth in a world that often feared it. As we stand on the shoulders of these giants, we are reminded of the importance of fostering a society that encourages curiosity, values knowledge, and respects diversity of thought. A society where fear and ignorance are replaced by understanding and compassion. As we delve into the annals of history, we are reminded of the victims of the Inquisition, their stories echoing through the centuries, a chilling reminder of a darker time. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe. The gates of our secret garden are now closed.